What up, my horror fams, my horror nerds, and my horror freaks? This is Christian from the Trio Blood Podcast.
I'm Lionel Chapman.
Ira Giles.
It's good to be back. I hope you all had a great Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's.
Yes.
And we're back, baby. The Trio Blood is back, baby. Yes,
back in effect, baby.
Yes.
2026.
Right, so expect big things from us, you know. But today we are kicking off the new year with the new episode of our podcast. We are here to review and discuss and talk about the recent hit film Predator's Badlands. Yeah, and a new installment of the Predator series. Yes. Actually, the Predator and Alien universe.
Yes.
So,
I guess we could just jump right into it.
Yes, sir.
This Predator flips the franchise on its head, making the Predator the protagonist. Typically, the Predator is the antagonist. So that was a fresh take that really drew me into wanting to see this. You know?
Yeah, it drew me in. At first, I had my doubts early of last year when they put out the trailer. But then again, I was like, you know what? I never seen their side of what they have to go through to order to be who they are, how they become the brutal and ruthless killers and smart killers they are. So I gave it a chance, and then when they put it out on PG-13, I was like, come on, man. This is the first time the Predator gonna be PG. I was like, I don't know about this, man. They may take it down, but after hearing, like, you guys talked about it and how the fans was talking about it.
The look stood out to me.
Yeah, not the fucking critics. Sorry, didn't mean to curse, but not the critics, but the fans. You know, I was like, let me go check it out. And, bro.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie. Real fun movie.
Real fun. It was really, really good.
This is actually the first movie with no humans appear in the entire film.
You know what? I noticed that, too.
You're right.
Now, humans, at first I thought there was going to be some human things, but even the synthetics, I was like, yeah, they not human. I'm like, okay. What stood out about this movie? I want to ask y'all first. What stood out?
What stood out? The climate. It took place in alien universe. I mean, Predator. Well, he is an alien. Alien universe. Yeah. You know, he's a runt. You know, those are the main things that stood out to me.
Yeah, it kind of came off as the underdog too.
Yeah,
like everybody roots for the underdog. So I think that stood out to me. What about you, Ira?
The story really stood out to me, and we can kind of, from that point, transition to the theme of this movie. The Predator is just not just a killer, you know what I mean? It's a strict warrior code that they go by, and I think this film explores whether honor is still matters in the world where a lot of survival and other rewards like brutality are, praised. I really fell in love with this story. I'm not even gonna lie to you. From the relationships of the brothers, the father and the son, the nuclear family towards the end of the movie. Yeah, that really made me say, "Oh yeah, I need to get a physical copy of this movie."
You know what stood out to me? I wrote it in my notes. Empathy in a universe of violence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unpack that real quick. Go ahead.
Unpack it. Yeah.
Okay.
Explain yourself, sir.
Okay. A lot. Okay. One of the things is belonging.
Yeah, a sense of belonging.
Sense of belonging. You know, becoming, befriending a synthetic, and also becoming a friend with a apex predator's child.
Yeah.
You know, so he had to gain. He started off with the toughness. Okay, I'm this warrior. You know, being around this synthetic that has these human traits, you know, she kind of softened him up, you know.
So make him see a different side of
Yeah.
things. Like this movie, especially when you talk about themes, it did hit on a lot of themes, and one of the themes is that Dak's journey mirrors human struggles that we struggle
Absolutely.
with.
Absolutely.
The sense of like you said, the belonging, and we all like connect with stuff like that. Even when I was a kid, like, you know, not being picking teams or being skipped over because you know you too small, or
outcast,
you outcast, or you're not good enough, or you're not tall enough, or you too short, or you're not so intelligent. You know, you know, growing up and being in school and learning disability class, me and my best friend, we got all that trash. We got like old lame, local dummy, little dick. They were saying like that. Yeah. For real. I mean,
Hey, you made that too funny over there. You made that too funny over there.
But you know, we can laugh at it now, you know. But when it happened,
you know, it happened. But that's what Dak was going through.
Yeah.
I mean, his father was a straight jerk.
I was just about to bring up the father-son relationship.
Yeah.
And relate that to the human society. A lot of young men try to grow up and prove themselves to their father, and sometimes, you know, they just never live up to that the expectation of what their father you know, has for them. And this is a perfect example of that.
I got a few of those things that I wrote down. Being labeled too small, not enough, not strong enough, trying to earn respect in a world built to judge you, finding identity outside of tradition, and carrying the weight of legacy and expectations of the clan leader of his father.
Right. So,
well, you definitely got the short part down, Shorty Doo-Wop.
so basically,
I'll chop you down. This sounds like
basically this character was not only fighting enemies, but he was fighting who he was supposed to be and who he was born to be. You know what I mean? With so many obstacles in his way, you know, by the time the credits roll, he is who he needs to be.
Yeah.
He
realized he's his own warrior, and the thing is that, you know, going back to what you were saying about his father, I mean, look at sometimes, like, you see some of these stars when they grow up, especially child stars, when they grow up into adults, they have a mental breakdown because all the stuff, like, their parents put on them, and not letting them have a childhood. You know, Michael Jackson and his brothers was one of the examples of, you know, Joe Jackson pushed them to the fullest. Like, they couldn't barely do anything but sleep, eat, music. You know, and that's what his father was doing. To both of the sons. Like, yo, you know.
Pushing that legacy
forward.
Expectations.
But that's the thing too. But it's just not him and Dex clan. That's the entire Yautja race, species, and they don't play. That's why and you have to see who they are, the brutal hunters, and the killers that they are. Because, you know, even the military, they do the same thing. I mean, people die at boot camp. People die in special forces training. People die in buds, but that's part of the program.
Strict warrior code.
It's strict warrior code because, you know, you see those Navy SEALs in buds, they put them out there in that cold ass water. And that's just one of the phases after they just eliminated, I don't know how many, because they tell you, like, only a very few make it out of the buzz program because they put them through rigorous training, sleep deprivation. And they're asking, once they reach hypothermia, do you want to go back out there? Because if you say no, then, you know, we know you're only going to go so far when the shit hits the fan under battle. So, you know, they looking for people, you know, are you going to be with me when the stuff hits the fan, you know, when you know, so that's why you know, his father was the way he is too, because he
Yeah.
father ain't raising no softies now.
I just think the father, they had like toxic tradition,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and I like how Dak had he broke that tradition, that toxic heritage, you know, and he formed his own clan. You know what I'm saying? And that's the redemption through bonding. I believe that Dak is not trying to become the strongest predator. He's trying to prove he deserved to exist. You know,
yeah,
I agree with that.
you know, and the synthetic, she sees it in him more than he realized. She sees him as a worthy before he sees it himself, and their partnership defies the predator law.
yeah.
You know, and it shows that honor can be chosen and not inherited.
Yep.
You know,
You can't. Yeah, and that's one thing. It can be a problem because you try to force honor on somebody. That something has to be chose, and something that each individual person has to grow up building on their own.
Yeah.
On their own life and through their own struggles too. And that's why I love the synthetic, because she saw it in him.
yeah,
And
She did.
and it makes it so good about what Dan Trausberg, I'm sorry if I butchered your last name, but what Dan did,
Yeah.
it was that he brings these human qualities out in a whole different world with, you know,
yeah,
synthetics, even though she was programmed to have these feelings,
Yeah.
so she can understand human being, but it's just that he brought human spirit right through her, and like, you know how people can see the good in you. Like, I know you're a little a-hole right now, but I see the potential
Yeah,
in you.
right.
You just need a fresh perspective, and
Yeah.
she showed them that, and she was like, and he did. He got redemption at the end.
He sure did.
He,
So, do you think well, obviously not. Never mind. But I was going, do you think he becomes the same person if he stays with Dad, or he just continues to be the outcast?
I believe.
Because the synthetic did bring a lot of stuff out of him that I don't think would have been brought to the forefront if he was with Dad.
I believe if he stayed with Pops, he would become more ruthless. You know,
You think he would have finally got that respect though?
I doubt it.
it wouldn't have been no respect. It'd been the more of I'm gonna do what I have to do just to make sure he's satisfied.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
but by him going through all the things he experienced with the synthetic fast, fighting the other synthetics and everything, it made him become a better warrior.
Agreed.
Far as skills and everything, because he was doing. He even used the environment as a weapon as well.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
He did his thing, but I think he would have. He would have probably remained probably to the father of Runt, because look what happened when he got back.
Father would have been sending them on missions,
Yeah.
on send-off missions.
He would have just
Probably
used
so.
him.
You know?
Probably
Yeah,
so.
he probably didn't really care about him. Look at what happened at the end when he finally faced him. Like, hey, I got this.
Yeah.
No, you didn't do what you didn't like. No, you still didn't give
But
him my respect. So we're gonna fight.
Yeah. And by him killing his brother too, they showed him what kind of individual was his
dad was.
His dad was.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you gonna kill your own kid? You know.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You know, he really looked up to his brother,
He
because his
did.
brother was telling him about, like he told him about the
Showing him
planet.
the way,
He was
yeah.
showing him like, what's a worthy opponent to bring back, and he told him about the apex predator, you know, on this planet.
Yeah.
You know,
And he was like, yeah, okay, that's the one I'm going to get.
Yeah.
He was choosing I believe he was choosing the battles that would bring out the best in him.
yeah,
Yeah.
And we see that throughout the movie because just like you said, he was using his environment. He used all his weapons. He was like, damn, this stuff is not working. So what else can I use
Yeah.
to try to defeat this Apex?
yeah.
And
You know what I
he used
mean?
the environment.
Right.
He
There
used
you
that
go.
little
Yeah,
animal.
that was
Right.
funny how he was feeding them like,
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, him like you my buddy now.
Yeah, that was cool.
Absolutely.
That was dope.
Yeah.
So I mean, it really forced him to, I don't want to say, but grow up, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He definitely grew up.
Yeah, he definitely became more mature and a warrior. You know,
And I just don't think he would have gotten to that point if he was with the dad. Not at all.
even losing his brother as well, made him, you know,
Yeah.
It's
because
set
he
him on
still
a
would have
mission.
been under that little brother
right.
syndrome.
Okay.
You know, like
Okay.
that's my big brother.
Yeah.
You know.
But
Well, you really can't discuss these movies without discussing the technology that they use, the weapons that they use.
I love weapons.
And oh my God.
the weapons, boy,
Hey.
are like Assassin's Candyland,
And this
boy.
is the first time you seeing the sword.
Yes.
The sword.
Yes, that
Sword
sword was
is
badass.
badass, bro.
Yeah. It is. It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the weapons and the design and the creative design for those weapons were off the chain. So shout out to the props team, the designer, the set designers, and the designers for the weapons. Man, those are off the chain. Yeah, we cannot talk. What was your favorite weapon?
Like I said, the
sword.
sword.
The sword.
When he was in the
kicking ass with
forest,
the sword.
and the little things come back, he was like, he kind of pushed it through.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
man, it's cold.
Yeah.
Even the arrow, the bow and arrow was raw.
Oh yeah, I like the bow and arrow. I say the sword would be my favorite. Man, the shit I can do with the sword.
You know what? You know what? Not to backtrack, but the father, he pissed me off. He wasn't really a great warrior. He used the cloak. He was cheating.
True.
He was a cheater. I like how Deck outsmarted him and used the environment again. He used, okay, you just want to use this. I'm gonna use the fuel to have the ship come on, and you know we gonna.
But I mean, he was an asshole. But I mean, as far as him using the cloak, I mean that's their go-to all the time. All the Yautja use the cloak, but it also lets him know that don't ever expect this going to be a fair fight.
But you know what?
It wasn't fair, but he overcame though.
But
That's because he left.
yeah,
He left. He got that different mindset from being away from the species and getting that extra what do I want to say? Extra experience.
you see how
So it I'm sorry because y'all it trained his mind to think, okay, well I need to do something to defeat the cloak, as you know, and once I do that, Dad is all he's gone.
But you see, like you said, by him getting out, becoming a better warrior. You see
Absolutely.
how he got rid of those two predators that came. He was like
Real quick.
He like kill them. He
Yeah.
killed them real quick.
Killed him real quick.
We had the weapon just.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
yeah, because
But-
he came back to get his cloak.
But the backtrack to what you were saying about the predators using their cloak, but in the previous films, the predator was an honorable thing to fight head on.
Yeah,
They didn't use the cloak like that. They used the cloak to do the hunts and everything, but when
Yeah.
it was time to fight your enemy,
head on. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Schwarzenegger
And the
Bloodburn.
father, and you see what the father was doing. He was
Yeah.
using the cloak because that's how he defeated the son, the older
The
brother,
older brother, yep.
He
using
used
the
the
cloak.
cloak. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was cool for him to come back. I want to know what was that little skull that Deck brought back. He was like, "This is." He came to his father. He was like, "This is what I killed." Now give me why.
I think it was probably one of the human warriors from soldiers from Wayland.
That's
Utah,
small?
or something. It was probably no, it wasn't. It was probably one of those creatures
Yeah, it
that
was
he
funny.
killed.
He was like, this. It was little. He was like, just
Like, give me that, man.
Yeah.
He said he was like, "What is this?" Nah, if it ain't the apex predator, hell no.
That was the first time we seen that weapon too. They used as restraint.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
how he
Oh,
killed,
yeah,
like
yeah,
how
yeah.
like how the father killed the brother when he had him down. That was the first time we seen the predator use that weapon as well. You know,
Oh, you talking about the one where they shoot out?
the shootout and it kind of restraints you, like you pull
Close
you
you
back.
in,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the first time we seen that in any of the predator.
Because I know
films.
they have the other ones when they shoot that web net out you
Yeah.
and they
And
cut
they-
through your
yeah.
skin.
And I
Well,
think
from part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Part 2 and from Alien versus
I
Predator.
think too these weapons were more advanced than what we've seen in previous Predator films anyway.
Agreed.
Yeah. Which brings it to is probably what's the timeline though? Because I know it takes place in the same world as Alien because you got Weyland Yutani because they always searching for the xenomorphs
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I want to know this is like previous, like after Predators, after
Yeah, I think this is way later.
yeah, after even
But-
like the Predator,
Yeah.
the fourth one and stuff.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Is this an Easter egg though? Are they telling us that this is
Leading
do
up
we
to
right? Are we going to go back into that world of Alien versus Predator?
they
think-
should. I think so.
you know what? I don't believe so.
I hope so.
I'm gonna tell you why not.
I would hope so.
I'm gonna tell you why not because by they're bringing this alien more of a protagonist than an antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But he became the protagonist in Alien versus Predator with Sanaa Lathan.
yeah, because the
Yeah.
humans were the protagonists.
but I think that
Usually, Yep.
if they do, it's gonna be way different. It's gonna be more family like a Star Wars type of vibe to
I
it.
think that would be going in the wrong
Because
direction.
that was the money.
that would be going in the wrong. But only way that I believe they probably building up to them to.
It's
to
gonna be.
meet.
I believe it's gonna be it's gonna be a Predator versus Alien film, but it's gonna be a traditional film like we've seen in the past. I think this Predator Badlands, Deck's character is gonna be on their own journey.
Okay,
I think he might
spin
like,
off for
yeah,
a prequel.
like either we end up seeing the female predators because we never seen the female predator.
Yeah, because at the end you saw she was like, "Who is that coming?" He's like, "That's my mother."
mama.
Yeah. So
mama.
I think they're going to stick to that, that path,
Okay.
and just recreate a new Predator Alien type of film.
I'm not opposed to that.
But
I'm
we
not
all
opposed to that.
want to see that though.
Yeah.
I'm opposed, but I believe eventually it's going to lead up to a Aliens versus Predators movie again because when I was looking at the history of the Yautja on YouTube, and from based on what I was looking at and people who did their research, the xenomorphs is the ultimate, besides the humans, the ultimate prey for the Yautja.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
The hunt.
Good.
I believe my opinion.
Besides humans, they the ultimate.
Okay.
Even from that apex predator, because you think that apex predator can handle like 100
No.
xenomorphs
Absolutely
attacking
not.
it, or the
Absolutely
queen
not.
xenomorph?
No.
No, because that acid would eat through everything.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes them the Yautja more intriguing because they see that kind of predator, that kind of apex predator
Yeah.
themselves. Like I want to kill that.
Me
More
personally,
of a challenge. For
I
them.
think if they do come out with a newer Predator Alien, I think that character should be a part of it. But the technology with the other, so it's so many predators.
Right.
Yeah, it's so many different species because they branched off.
Yeah,
But man,
but it'd be dope if them same type of weapons that we saw.
oh yeah,
Man, it's gonna be cold.
yeah.
I agree.
I definitely love this this film, man. I had some questions too. You guys can while I look for them, got some questions to ask you guys.
The characters in this film of the on his journey, I also found those characters very interesting. I've never seen anything like that. And I forget the spinny ball friend that he encountered.
That was the apex predator. That was the small,
Right.
the child. But that
Right.
is apex.
But it also brought a little more humor
Yeah.
to the film.
It did.
It's a really fun film. It's an action film. It got some drama, got some comedy, and it definitely keeps you interested.
Just by you saying they had me laughing just now.
About what?
About the humor, like what with the small apex monster predators see Dex do something.
Oh, he
Yeah.
started marking
Yeah,
it.
marking
He
it.
started doing what he's
Or if he
doing.
kill a synthetic and hold up a body part, he'll be like in the corner. Like. That was too funny.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
But I think too, by seeing that too, he bonded with the mother, the Apex now, because now he has another ally too.
Yeah.
So I'll be real. I want to see where they take this to. Plus, I want to see where they're gonna take the other Predator films too, like the King of Killers.
Yeah.
I think that's one, like King of Killers, right? That's the one on Hulu.
I don't think I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
bro.
That's
you gotta watch
the
that.
anime, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
bro.
see that one.
My favorite one was him with the ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that I want to see where they take it. Hopefully we'll see Deck. Wasn't it Deck, right?
Yeah.
Deck again and his journey, or other Yautja clans, because I want to be. I'm interested in seeing what the other clans do, because we seen like the Jungle Predator, we seen the City one in part 2, and we seen the Predators of when they was the super dominant ones, and when all the special forces and killers was on that planet.
Right.
We see those breed of predators.
Yeah.
Now those I would like to see more of too, because they out whoop the other predators, because they like super predators. Then we see the other predators from Alien vs Predator. They called it the Arctic Yautja clan. And rumor has it when that movie came out, they were young
Yeah.
on their recruit to I'm like, dang, y'all put them against Xenomorphs that quick for a rite of passage? Shit, you told that is harsh. God damn. But yeah, and Predator Badlands, I think it became one of the highest grossing out of the franchise, right?
It did.
It did.
Especially
It did.
Rotten Tomato.
It had the highest rating on Rotten Tomatoes too, and I think it hit a good mark. It's up there of box office sales of the franchise. So, all you haters out there, all you little haters who saying, "Oh, this movie's gonna be whack and blah 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 blah,"
That kind of goes into my
it
question.
sold, baby. It made profit.
Kind of goes into the question I was going to ask. Did Deck redefine what a hero can be in this franchise?
Oh yeah, most
Absolutely,
definitely.
man.
You know, he made that too far at the end.
And also did focusing on the Predator culture help or hurt the franchise?
No, it helped it.
It helped it so big because it's so many ways they can go and so much more information they can give us about these species. You know what I mean? We didn't know much about them outside of, hey, they got this cloak, hey, they got these weapons, they big, they massive, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we didn't know that they had a strict, warrior code of ethics that they needed to do, and just to leave the planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it helped it so much.
It helped it really good.
I want to know. This was this scene. This part of the film defined the rest of the film. I want to know what did the small apex monster see in Deck for him to make him part of his clan. Because the Apex made Deck part of his clan too. That's how he ended up getting the scent and everything. He spit on it, whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I think he saw it because when they first met, he saved him from that tree or whatever, that spiky tree and stuff like that.
That was chasing him.
Yeah, that was chasing him, and I think because he probably saw what the synthetic saw in him, a good side of him. And I think he's probably one of these species that if you save their life, they get attached to you.
Okay.
You know how you feed a alley cat.
Yeah, they always
Once
come
you
back.
feed them one, they always come back.
He did look like a cat for real, though.
Yeah. So I think that's what he saw, and probably saw a good like yeah, I'll make sure my mom don't kill this guy. So I'm gonna spit on him. Pure.
Yeah.
And that's a way of like you're a part of the clan now.
Yeah.
And he spit on him back after he got an understanding. So yeah, man. Dan, you that was another one in the bag, man. Dan, you did your thing, bro. We excited to see what you got next cooking with this franchise. And let's keep the ball rolling. I mean, if you have not seen Predator Badlands, I say go check it out. It's out on digital right now. I know when it comes out on hard copy, because I still buy hard copy.
Yes.
If you don't like it, too bad. This is my life, not yours. I'm gonna get it on hard copy.
Same.
I'm getting it 4K,
Yeah, I'ma
Blu-ray.
get it.
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that bad boy. So check out Predator Badlands, and also follow us on TikTok. We on TikTok. We on Instagram. We on Facebook, and also follow us on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. So
Spotify.
and Spotify.
Yes.
Check out the Trio Blood podcast, and we will be coming up in some more conventions. You're gonna see us live, so stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Also, we working on new merch. We're gonna sell, so y'all support the channel. Support,
Subscribe,
follow, and comment. Please leave your comments. We love to engage. What are your thoughts on Predator Badlands? Did you like it? What you didn't like about it? Was it did you get a new perspective on these characters? Let us know. And in the meantime, people, stay scary, my friends.